Hey, good morning. You are watching Vail Daily Live. It's your Saturday edition. I'm your host here in studio, Ashley LaFleur. And we also have Charlie and Brazzo that are going to be on the show today. They are going to be out and about exploring at Beaver Creek and Avon and Vail. So we have a lot that's happening. Of course, it is 4th of July weekend, and we are so excited that you're here to celebrate with us. So we have a very busy show. We're going to start off with Brazzo talking about the Salute to the USA events in Avon. Charlie is going to be talking about the 4th of July events in Beaver Creek. And then we have Carolyn Tyler. She's in town for her trunk show in Vail with Carrots. And if you haven't had a chance to meet her before, let me just tell you what a wonderful, lovely human that has absolutely stunning jewelry. We also have Laura Jada. She's going to be on the show. She is kind of the authority when it comes to the Beaver Creek Summer Adventure Center, and she, of course, has the full rundown of what's going to be available and how you can get out on Beaver Creek Mountain and really have some fun adventures with your family. And then we'll have, of course, your headlines. We're going to be looking at content from you, some live music, and so much more. So that is what is on tap for today. But we should probably start things off with a look at your local weather forecast. And this morning, very similar to what we've seen the past few mornings, just really mild temperatures first thing, a little bit brisk out there, and just so beautiful. And it's all brought to you by Liv Sotheby's. And, speaking of Liv Sotheby's, we're going to be talking about a lot of real estate in the paper today. But let's say you're going to be staying in Vail, we're going to be seeing some cooler temperatures, highs reaching into the 70s today. A lot of sunshine, just some partly cloudy skies later on as we get into the afternoon, and then overnight lows dropping into the 40s. So really nice and cool, and it's going to be a little bit warmer if you're heading down valley. So sunshine in the forecast for today, for tomorrow, and then Monday we could actually see a little bit more rain back in the forecast, which is great news for us. Love to see a little bit of that moisture each and every week. But again, it's all brought to you by Liv Sotheby's International Realty, Colorado's leading real estate firm. And you can contact one of their Vail Valley broker professionals today to help live the life you love. Now, for those of you that are watching the show right now, if you'd like to interact with us, we'd love to have you chat with us. So if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, send us your questions, say hello, let us know what's going on in your world. Let us know if there's anything that you'd like more information on while we're in the midst of the show. And let's check in with Miss Charlie up at Beaver Creek to see how things are looking up there. Charlie, it looks stunning out there. Gorgeous.
Good morning, Ashley.
Good
Yes,
morning.
it's absolutely stunning. It is definitely, a brisk start to the morning, but blue skies, sunshine, I'm happy with that. I'll take that. It's just
Oh,
stunning
yeah.
out here. There's not really anybody awake yet. I've seen a couple of people walking with a coffee, but it's just me and waiting for all these activities to wake up and come alive.
Yeah, just you and all that blue sky behind you. Man, that is so pretty. I mean, Charlie, like, how is this I love that this is our office, right? Like
Oh,
that's your office for the day.
well, my other office, the alternative is the ice rink, which is definitely cold. So this, I'll take it. I'm sitting outside. I've got this beautiful green, gorgeous scenery, and the
Yes.
sun is shining. So I know we do have clouds coming in this afternoon, but I'll take the blue skies for right now.
Oh yeah, definitely. And those flowers,
Oh,
I when I used to be up there a lot, I found out that they have full-time staff dedicated to just maintaining those flowers, and they're everywhere in the arrangements that they have. Like I don't know, can you keep green things alive? Like I can keep dogs alive, but plants, whole different story.
I'm working on it. I actually am getting better. I don't have such a green thumb as my mom, but yeah, you can tell. It looks like everywhere you look around here, there's professional floral arrangements, and
Mhm.
they are kept so well throughout the whole summer, and they're just so beautiful. I've actually just been sitting here staring at them.
I
They're
know they're
stunning.
so Yeah, great place to yeah, look at just the hanging baskets behind you. Like they're everywhere. They do such a good job. Now, have you seen many hummingbirds this morning?
Not this morning, no. At my house, yes. We have a hummingbird feeder, but I haven't seen any around here yet. But I'll let you know.
Usually, I feel like right there, especially by the chop house, they have some kind of like secret ingredients in their bird feeders. And I swear, like the hummingbirds just they flock to that area and they're like
Maybe,
everywhere.
yeah, maybe it's a sugar water that
Yeah.
I don't know if they use that, but that's what we use. Apparently, you
Oh
have to
yeah.
boil water and sugar, But so maybe I'll ask what their ingredient is.
Yeah, I don't know that they'll give it to you. I've tried in the past. I'm like, what is it that you're putting in there, you guys? Like, this is really something special, but just spectacularly beautiful out there. And really, and so Charlie, behind you, like out on that lawn by the Park Hyatt, that's kind of like headquarters for all the 4th of July events happening at Beaver Creek. So, I mean, like, look at this. I mean, this is where you can be spending your 4th of July. Beautiful.
I know. I mean, you've got gondola rides, you've got mini golf or putt-putt, as you call it, and the climbing wall. I mean, there's 4x4 things
The Jeep tours.
the Jeep tours that happen at the
Yeah.
mountain, which looks amazing. I'd love to do that.
Oh,
But
yeah.
so much going on. I mean, I can't wait to see. Oh, there's a bungee trampoline.
Oh, yeah.
And so there's a lot. Yeah, I love it.
Well, we'll be finding out more of those details with Laura Jodish coming up later on the show. But Charlie, that's beautiful. Well, soak up some of that sunshine for me. Don't quite get the same effect here in the studio. So we'll check in with you in just a little bit. Now, we also have Brazzo joining us this morning from Avon. And Brazzo, that beautiful as well. Man, that looks gorgeous. Nottingham. Wow.
Yeah, great weather. It feels amazing. Good morning, Ashley. Good morning, everybody. Hanging out here at the park. We're going to be talking with Anita Dempsey in a second to learn about what's going to happen today with all the festivities, with the salute to the USA. I don't know if you can see, but it's a guy or a girl. I don't know. Somebody's swimming there.
Oh, they're swimming. Oh, we can't really tell. It's
hard to see right now.
Yeah, maybe we'll just keep an eye on them. Brazzo, I think, if you wanted to get in there and just go meet them, like halfway, say hi.
It feels 50 right now, so it's not that bad. It's actually beautiful. Yeah. So looking forward to chat a little bit with Danita and learn how to park, how to deal, how to come into the park today. This is going to be a beautiful day. It's going to be a great 4th of July weekend, and I'm looking forward to learn about all the fun for the families.
Now, are you seeing a lot of people out there yet this morning? Because Avon's kind of like the place to be for today. We spread out our events throughout the whole weekend, and Avon is kind of taking center stage. So are there a lot of people out there first thing this morning besides the lone swimmer?
Well, the lone swimmer for sure, but we just saw 3 people walking their dogs, a few runners, that's it. And of course, the people who's going to start setting it up and putting the stages and all the tents, they start arriving right now. The stage is already having all the gates. Some of the tents start popping up, and you're going to start seeing some of the trucks coming in. So definitely a lot of movement in that side, but not a lot of, I think people still sleeping.
Yeah, they kind of quiet. Yeah, except for that one guy past the bushes.
Can you see it?
No, we can't. It's a little bit hard to see. I think they're just gonna have to swim a little faster, get closer to us.
Yeah, it's turning into that boy. It's probably training for that Duncan.
Oh yeah, for the Xterra at Beaver Creek. Yeah, probably. Yeah. Oh, I can start to see a little bit of movement over there. All right. Okay. Seeing it. Okay. Well, Brazzo, we're going to come back to you. And I mean, if you need to get in there and test that water with your feet, let us know how it is. All right. You go right ahead, but we'll come back to you to get all the details on those Avon events that are happening for today. But again, I just wanted to remind you, listen, if you have questions about these 4th of July celebrations, how to park, how to get all the information, hit us up on chat. So if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, that's where you can chat with us live. Otherwise, we are on Roku, we're on Amazon Fire, we're also on Apple TV. We're so many different places, vaildaily.com, vaildailylive.com. So make sure that you're subscribing to, that way it'll pop up and notify you like when the show's going live. So we'd love to hear from you today on that chat. And then you can also tag us in your content too on social media on Vail Daily Live for Instagram. That's our handle. Super easy to find. And again, we love to see how you are enjoying this area. We're going to take a quick break, and coming up, we're going to talk about your headlines, and we're going to send things back out to Brazzo and Avon, so stay with us.
When it comes to buying quality flooring for your Colorado home, there's only one store in the Vail Valley to choose from, Rugs Benedict. Having served the Vail Valley for over 40 years, you can be confident that you are working with true flooring experts. With hundreds of choices in stock and the combined buying power of 1,000 Carpet One stores, we will find incredible deals for you. Rugs Benedict offers the best selection in area rugs, hardwood flooring, carpet, and luxury vinyl, so that you can find the perfect fit to fill the beautiful space in your home or business and have it installed right away. We don't use freelancers, and neither should you. Rest assured and let our full-time staff of professionals at Rugs Benedict install your new floor with the highest quality standards and a lifetime installation guarantee. So stop by and pay us a visit at our 10,000 square foot showroom in Avon and let our team find you incredible deals and a flawless flooring experience. Because at Rugs Benedict, we know floors.
Hey, welcome back to your Saturday edition of Vail Daily Live. And we wanted to kind of kick things off with a look at some of the content that you guys are tagging us in on our Instagram this morning. So again, our handle is Vail Daily Live, and really a lot of different things have been happening the past several days, right? And there's still so much in store for this weekend. So these are some beautiful photos that we've been tagged in, some videos. We got some bungee jumping with zip adventures out there at Fort Eagle Ranch. Those guys really, really love them. They're such a great company, and clearly they know how to create some unique memories while you're in town. Look at this rainbow, by the way. We've been seeing a lot of the rain in our forecast recently, and it's been absolutely gorgeous. And Shannon Yoga, man, that is quite the photo. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. And then the show downtown, the first one that we've had in over a year in Eagle, and this is from the Runaway Grooms. They kicked it all off for us on Thursday night, and man, what a crowd they drew out. It really, I think the entire town of Eagle and then some were all there. I mean, bikes and kids and dogs. And it was just what a spectacular night. We had really beautiful weather for it. So you can see like the town showed up. So thank you, Runaway Grooms, for kicking off that event in style. And that's going to go all the way through August. We'll give you some more details on that coming up. But show us what you've got going on and tag us on Vail Daily Live on Instagram. And then, of course, you can chat with us here on Facebook and YouTube this morning. Now, we should quickly just talk about this lovely, lovely company, Vail Mountain Coffee and Tea. This is how we do it, what we do, because they provide us with such high quality caffeinated beverages. And a big thank you to them. Now, I was actually doing a little research on them. So they have a new location in Beaver Creek where Charlie is, in between the two escalators. They took over that spot, and we're so glad that they did. They have some breakfast empanadas, breakfast quiches. They open up at 7 o'clock and they're open until 6 p.m. And I was also looking, so they have loose leaf tea. They have some nitro cold brewed, nitro iced tea. And then they also have some hot loaded cocktails. And one of them, which I personally would like to check out, is their Uller hot chocolate. So it's Ghirardelli hot chocolate with Uller peppermint and cinnamon schnapps. That sounds pretty good. So if you haven't been to Vail Mountain Coffee and Tea, they have the location right there in Beaver Creek. And then they also have their roastery in Minturn. So love having a local coffee shop that, I mean, there's their sign right there at Beaver Creek. So again, right between the escalators, but the amount of work that they put into their products is substantial. And it's really been a passion of theirs since the late 80s. Oh, there's those breakfast quiches and all, just getting that espresso going first thing this morning. Thank you very much. Delicious, but really stop on it if you haven't been before. It's so incredibly good. Now we should talk about your headlines today. So picking up my Vail Daily each and every day. You can find it in the blue boxes. They're totally free. You can find them from Vail all the way down to Gypsum. And you can also find them online at vaildaily.com. That's really kind of how, especially in the last year, I've just kind of started to consume my news. And it's great because it has the e-edition, and you can kind of flip through, and it makes you feel like you're reading that actual paper. Now on the front page, that real estate market is still sizzling. And despite low official inventory, Eagle County's real estate market is on pace for another record year or close to it. So if you want to get the details on what's happening with real estate, it's all happening on page A3. And man, I tell you, it's quite the topic of conversation around here for sure. Now, something else on page A4, as we kind of flip through the paper, local and state officials end mask requirements for school staff and students. So Eagle County schools, they share their plan for return to pre-pandemic normal. So this is quite the announcement. And again, you can get the details on page A4 in the paper. So some of the bullet points there are just that there's not going to be any physical distancing requirements, full athletic and activity schedules, field trips, including out-of-state trips. Visitors will be permitted in schools, no hybrid schedules, regular classes with electives, specials, and supports. Now, as we keep on going here, this is something that I think is it's fascinating and it's sad at the same time. But, we've had the Sylvan Fire now with us for 12 days. And the best news about this is that it's now 58% contained. But it's nearly $5 million that it's cost us so far. And right now it's at 3,792 acres. And they have 389 firefighting personnel. So, of course, with that amount of people, with that amount of work, you can see where it could get up to nearly $5 million just in 12 days. So if you want to get more information there, you can check that out on page A16. But you can see some of this footage. Ooh, man, just hate to see it, right? Just absolutely hate to see it. But you can find out about that and so much more in this edition of the Vail Daily. So if you haven't picked one up yet today, I would highly recommend it. A lot of great information, a lot of information on real estate today too. So if you are interested in making this area your home or second or third home, this would be a good paper for you. And today we're going to be seeing some beautiful weather. Really, we have beautiful weather on tap for the entire weekend. And we should send things out to Brazzo. He's over at Nottingham Lake in Avon, where it was just looking absolutely gorgeous, bluebird skies. Brazzo, tell us about the weather that we can expect for today.
Absolutely. Right now, it feels it's 50, very light wind. It says we're going to have 6 miles per hour winds today and a higher of 79. I think they're wrong. I think it's going to be more of a 79 and a half. But the 50, they are right. This absolutely feel like 50. No one, some clouds in the sky. We don't supposed to have rain. It's going to be cloudy this afternoon starting at 2 p.m., which would be nice for everybody who's going to be outside. We're going to have this beautiful, nice weather. No rain for today. We have a little bit of rain in Vail the past 2 days, which is awesome. And right now we are in Avon, in the heart of the valley. As you know, it's on the front page and center of the Salute to the USA weekend. And so that's the weather. Light wind, 79 and a half on the highs. Cloudy this afternoon, and it should be super nice. What do you think, Ashley?
I think 79 and a half sounds really accurate. I would love to know your sources on that very specific information. But yeah, just a beautiful day to be here in the mountains. And I mean, you can see, just looking at our outlook there, 79, maybe 79 and a half. But mostly, here's what you need to know is that it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be sunny. You're going to want to put that sunscreen on, hydrate, and just get ready for a gorgeous day in the mountains, right?
Yes, absolutely. I'll be riding a little bit with Anita and talking and interviewing and learning all about the Salute to the USA today at the Avon Park in the heart of the valley.
Yeah, awesome. Well, we will look forward to that coming up. But, with this beautiful forecast, you're going to want to protect your eyes, Brazzo. You're going to want to make sure that you have the right eyewear, that you are looking good while you're keeping those eyes protected. And, yesterday, look at you with your sunglasses, like you planned that. Did you get those at Eyepieces of Vail? Because I tell you what, they have a great selection over there.
Oh, they have awesome sunglasses. I was looking for the Katos. I didn't see the Katos yet. The Kato, like the Green Hornet.
Oh yeah,
those are really cool.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, they have a lot of awesome frames. And actually, so Ty was over there yesterday, which I feel like you and Ty, I feel like we should maybe get you guys into like sunglass modeling on the side. Can you give us your best like blue steel, like put those sunglasses back on again? Let's see. Oh, I mean perfection, Brazzo.
See that boxer nose?
I feel like we have missed part of your calling. I think we need to work on this, like side hustles for you guys
Yeah,
with sunglass modeling.
absolutely. I need some training. I need some training.
Awesome. All right. Well, we're going to come back to you here in just a little bit, but Ty had a chance to catch up with the Makita rep over at Eyepieces of Vail yesterday. And Makita, if you are not familiar, is this German company, and the things that they do with their frames, it's really, really interesting to watch. So let's check in with how that interview turned out.
Vail Daily Live. My name is Ty Diaz, and I am inside of the Eyepieces store at the Sonnenalp at Vail Village with Will Stinson, and we're sharing with you some of the product found at Eyepieces. Welcome to Vail Daily Live. Will, how are you today?
Thanks so much for having me, Ty. I'm doing fantastic. Ready to talk about some glasses.
All right, very good. So looking around Eyepieces, a lot of name brands found in here, a lot of style and technology found inside of your store. What is Eyepieces all about?
So, especially this time of year, everybody's getting out on their bikes around here in Vail, so I thought I'd talk a little bit about kind of the new, latest and greatest from the bike glasses technology.
All right, let's take a look. And what brand are we looking at today?
So, talking about Smith and Oakley today, some of the two big boys that kind of everybody knows about. Smith's big thing is they're kind of shifting towards magnetic technology that they're using in their goggles. So, allows for a quick, easy change of lens. Just snaps right in and out like that. Can't get easier than that. This is their brand new piece this year, the Shift Mag. Comes with two lenses. Again, super easy to just kind of snap that off and change it out.
Wow.
So magnetic technology makes it for easy to have all the lenses you want for the best bike ride you're going to have.
And looking at these glasses, great for running, for biking, taking to
not
the
just
trails,
biking,
being outside.
Just anything outdoors, going to be great lens coverage around your face. That's what the new Oakley Kato is all about as well. Full coverage, side to side, one of the best peripheral coverages on any glasses.
And a very interesting pair of glasses here with this nose bridge, very different than the others. So what inspired that technology?
So it's actually designed from, I don't know if you've ever heard of the Green Hornet, an old comic book movie. His sidekick, Kato, wears a mask that, if you look it up, looks almost identical to this. So that's where kind of the nose piece design comes from. Also, adding to a lot of aerodynamics as well.
Oh, so let's see what it's like to be a sidekick to the Green Hornet. Feels really good, and a lot of peripheral coverage here too for areas where that sun or wind could kind of get behind there.
Exactly. That's what makes it such a great biking glass, and it's a wild look, but one of the best fitting ones around.
A magnetic look, and what's the framing made out of?
This guy is all injected polyurethane, so just kind of your standard plastic. Has some adjustability components on the edge here that allows it to lift up and down as well. Not the interchangeable lens tech that's in Smith, but because it has the Oakley prism technology, that extra contrast you get out of that, you don't really need to change your lens.
And this one is called?
This one is the Kato X, so same design we're talking about in that one. The difference is minus the nose piece.
Right.
So for people who maybe still want that performance, want that shape, but aren't as into the full Kato look.
And when it comes to Oakley lenses, there's a lot of talk about their technology, that they can match your eye color or make that suggestion. What is it behind the lens technology in Oakley?
So one of the things they do is it's a specific powder that they ground up and then put into a layer of the lens that allows for it to bump the contrast across all sports. So they make specific ones for field, baseball, tennis, specific ones for road biking, specific ones for trail biking, golf. They have incredible golf specific lenses, and we do prescription in it all.
Looking around the store, plenty of options to choose from, but location-wise for eyepieces, they're up and down the valley. Will, would mind sharing with us some of the places where you can be found?
So we have 6 locations here in the valley. 4 of us are in Vail, one including Lion's Head. This is our newest store here that we opened up in February. We have a location in Edwards and Beaver Creek as well.
And you also can do same-day prescription lenses for some of this fancy eyewear.
Yep. Sunglasses tend to take a little longer with the tinting, but depending on your prescription, we can get it done for you as fast as we can.
Thank you very much, Will. Stop by any of the Eyepieces location, also visit them online, but certainly get into the store and discover the eyewear that's for your activity and for your day. Eyepieces, the art of vision. I thank you very much, Will.
Thanks so much, Ty.
Thank you.
Thanks so much to Ty and Will for that great information. And yeah, those katos are really, really cool. And also big thank you to Susie for chatting us up this morning. Susie Vail, what a beautiful day. You are so right. And yes, we are so blessed. Really, it's so incredibly gorgeous out here. And I could not agree with you more, Susie. Like, man. And I love that you're starting that off with Who Let the Dogs Out. We would play that music for you if we could, but it's licensed, so we can't do that. Okay. Well, listen, if you're going to be out enjoying this beautiful day, maybe you want to head up to Beaver Creek and enjoy what they have to offer. Now, Charlie's up there and she was showing us that it's just stunning. They have, the mini golf, they have the little trampoline bouncy thing. They also have, some of those Jeep tours and all of those types of activities that we're going to find out more about. But they also have these weekly free activities for the entire family. So looking at the schedule for today, they have their Saturday silent disco going on tonight from 5 to 8 p.m. So really, really fun to partake in that if you haven't done one of those before. And then tomorrow, in addition to all of their 4th of July festivities, they will have Helmut Fricker performing from 1 to 3 o'clock. And if you've not seen this man in person, he and his alpenhorn and his yodeling, it really is, he's amazing. And he's just kind of this, let's just say a legend. He's a legend in Beaver Creek. And, when President Ford used to live there in Beaver Creek, he would do all kinds of events with he and Betty Ford. And he's done, he's gone all over the world to perform. So we're really lucky to have him. And the fact that it's a free performance, really cool. And of course, we also have the full rundown of the 4th of July events. They're going to be opening up their Park Hyatt lawn tomorrow at 11 a.m. And then they have live music that's basically kicking off at 12. It's going to go all the way until 9 o'clock tomorrow night. And then they also have their stars, stripes, and slides. So they have the bouncy houses and castles, and it's a lot of fun for the kids. Let's just put it that way. So if you want to find out more about those Beaver Creek events, you can do that every day. Just go to beavercreek.com/events and you can get that full weekly rundown of all of the free things that they have going on up there. So definitely a great place to spend a little time. And then, this morning, Bratza was just showing us those beautiful views from Nottingham Park right there in Avon. That's right at the base of Beaver Creek. And today, Avon is taking center stage with their Salute to the USA. This is a really big event that we always look forward to each and every year. And I believe that he is there with Danita to get all of the information. And oh, hey, you guys, looking good out there in that bright sunshine.
Yes, Ashley, here I am with Danita Dempsey,
Morning.
the Cultural Arts and Special Events Manager for the town of Avon.
Well done.
Yes.
Well done.
She's been doing this for about 15 years. I met her 15 years ago when I was part of the food vendors. And, it's crazy what it takes to put this amazing events. And you've been doing it over and over. Stop, go. We were just talking about. Tell us a little bit about your experience in your role.
Yeah, the experience in my role here, it's kind of changed over time where, like you said, 15 years ago, we were still doing this, but we're doing it a little bit on a smaller scale, if you will, with the egg hunt and the Dunkin' Dash and the et cetera. And it's grown into we have 86 activation days over the course of the summer between Memorial Day and Labor Day. So a lot of activity in Nottingham Park, a lot of events for our community and our visitors to take part in.
That's awesome. I love the sport piece. Somebody was swimming today, probably training for the Dunkin' Dash and all that stuff. Yeah, crazy, but awesome. This valley is just unique, and you guys are at the heart of the valley and offering all these amazing opportunities for all the families. So today we have the Salute to the USA. So tell us a little bit about what's happening.
Oh my gosh, so much taking place. It's Salute to the USA, presented by Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, our presenting sponsor. Our gates open at 5 o'clock, and we have tons of family activities to take advantage of. I think we have 7 different inflatable features for our kids to do, balloon sculptors, face painters, stilt walkers. So it's still very much about celebrating our Independence Day. Even though we don't have fireworks, we have a great day planned, food vendors. And then of course at 6 o'clock, our Tab Benoit opens Salute to the USA. He's our opening talent, and then we roll on at 8 o'clock with Carl Denson's Tiny Universe. So it's an entire day here in Nottingham Park.
So we're going to be dancing in the stage, right? Well, I love to take the stage, we want to be right in the center.
It's a beautiful stage.
Yeah, so we're going to show you what's going on. Beautiful sound system, lights. It's going to be a party here tonight. There's going to be a lot of things for the kids. I love to bring my kids. They absolutely love. Last year they were walking on the water on that big huge ball and the kayaking thing.
Yes.
And they see everybody, all their friends from the school tourists. It's an amazing experience. So I have a question for you.
Yes.
Parking, it's always challenging to park because there's so many people coming in, and we want to kind of advise them to plan accordingly. Do you have any shuttles?
Any tips? Any tips on where to park? So Beaver Creek Bear Lot is available for general public parking. And if you don't feel like coming in and parking there, which we encourage you to take our public transportation system at Eagle Vail Community Center, we will have a free Avon shuttle that'll bring you right to the venue, right at Avon Transit. It's like a 2-minute walk from there. We also have at Freedom Park, we have another Avon free shuttle system to bring you in from the Edwards area or the Eagle area. And also, Eco-Transit is going to be running fare-free service starting at 3 o'clock this afternoon. So if you live down Valley and want to ride Eco-Transit in, they'll drop you off right at the transportation center, and our shuttles will pick you on up elsewhere in the community.
That's fantastic. So all kinds of options to make it and make it simple, make it easy to yourself. So now, I heard it's a surprise. Can we talk about the surprise or not? Or just keep it as a
little bit of uniquely Avon surprise and delight, if you will. So after Carl Denson is done on the main stage, anywhere between 9:40 and 9:50, I would say. If you leave the park and you go between the rec center and the library, you might have noticed we put a giant mural on the east side of our rec center that just finished this week. And Pat Milbury, our muralist, is going to be lighting that thing up. So it's called projection mapping. So at the end of the night, it'll be lit up and it almost looks like it's going to move. So a super cool thing to come in, look at as you leave the park this evening.
Very exciting. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Ashley, do you have any questions for Danita right now, or
Yeah, Danita, I mean, I love that you're getting the scoop on like the secret surprises, but also, so let's say, Danita, I have some friends in town. They've got 4.5-year-old twins. And so if we're going to bring them down to the park and have them, enjoy the face painting and all that, what time does that kick off? What would you recommend as far as us planning to get down there?
Yeah, great question. I would say come right at 5 o'clock when the doors open. Our balloon sculptors and face painters get pretty darn busy, and the later into the evening it goes, the more lines there are. So if you want to get here early and get here first, plenty of opportunity to do that.
Awesome. All right. So getting there early. Thanks for the tips on the parking too, because we don't live in town. So we're going to have to, get on that public transportation. So thank you guys so much. Really appreciate it. And just looking good and sunny and gorgeous out there. And if you want more information, you can log on to avon.org and you can get the full lineup, not only for today, but then also, Avon has some really cool events that happen weekly throughout the summer. So you can get all of that information there at avon.org. All right. Thank you guys so much. We're going to come back to you here in a little bit, Brazzo, but we should talk about that weather for the Salute to USA. And really, you couldn't ask for a better day for it. So first of all, we're starting off with some beautiful sunny skies out there. It's all brought to you by Betteridge. They have fine jewelry, watches, and exceptional service since 1897. And they are located right in Solaris. Now, they are not open on Sundays. So if you want to go in and get yourself blinged out for the 4th of July, you want to make sure that you do it today. So we're going to be seeing some beautiful sunshine really throughout the morning. And if you're going to be in Vail over where Solaris is, you'll be seeing those highs in the 70s today, but partly cloudy skies later on in the afternoon. And then of course that sunset not happening until about 8:30. So there's so much of an opportunity to pack in different activities, right? You can get out for a hike first thing this morning, maybe do a little bike ride after that, do some fly fishing, and then head over to Salute to the USA and Avon. But our overnight lows in the 40s tonight. So good time to open up those windows, get a nice cool breeze moving through. And tomorrow for the 4th of July, still absolutely gorgeous. A lot of sunshine in the forecast. And then we might see a little bit of moisture moving in on Monday and Tuesday. So great to see that continued moisture coming back into the forecast. We're so grateful for that. But that's a look at what's happening with that local weather. And then coming up, we're going to take a quick little break, but we're going to check back in with Charlie, and we are going to tell you about some great deals at the outlets at Silverthorne.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We are for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% on the best designer brands. Visit outlets@silverthorne.com, current sales and events.
Hey, it's Saturday and it's beautiful outside. You might want to do some fly fishing today. And luckily for you, we have Fly Fishing Outfitters, locally owned and operated, Orvis endorsed outfitter and retail store since 1992. They're located in Avon next to Agave, and they just are a wealth of information and also just a great retail shop. So you can see that weather, right? Beautiful sunshine, clear throughout the day. And so that means if you want to get out there on the river, it's going to be a gorgeous day to do it. And you really want to have the right guide service. And they are definitely that. To be Orvis endorsed, they not only have to be excellent, but Orvis checks in with the customers and gets their feedback before they make this kind of endorsement. But then they also have to be stewards of the environment. And, John Packer, he gets us these updates on what's happening with the fly fishing report, just kind of on a weekly basis. And he was just in here telling us about how the rain that we've had recently has not only really improved the ability to still have float trips on the Eagle River, but that it's also improved the conditions for the fish, which is great news. But he was telling us too that the Roaring Fork is really just like a spectacular place to be right now. They're saying that they're doing full day floats and the fishing is excellent, that the some green drakes are still hatching and the caddis, yellow stoneflies, and pale morning duns are coming off all day long, making for some fantastic dry fly fishing, and that floating is really the best way to get after it right now. And I really have to agree. I had a chance to do a float trip. It's been a while, but man, was it so much fun, because being someone that's completely new to this, you get out on the boat and they, first of all, they help you like set up your rod. So they know how to do that. And I was completely a disaster. So they helped me figure that out. And then as you're floating down the river on this boat, they're pointing to exactly where you need to cast your rod to get the fish, because, they're out there and they know exactly what's going on. So then, you catch fish and you feel really successful because these guys are really helping you to find the right areas. And then you're out there on the river. It's a beautiful sunny day. And then you get to stop and have lunch and maybe have a drink and just enjoy the scenery, take some photos. It's a really, really cool, kind of a quintessential just Colorado experience. So if you haven't been before, check them out. Fly Fishing Outfitters. Again, they're located right next to Agave in Avon, and they've been in business since 1992. So book a fly fishing trip with those guys while you're in town. I think you will be so, so happy that you did. Now, if you want to look great when you get off the river and you don't want to spend $1 million on it, but you want to look like $1 million, Outlets at Silverthorne is the place to go. And luckily for us, we happen to have a resident professional model on our staff that also happens to have a baby who I think should also model professionally, just in my personal opinion. Charlie and baby Bowie, will you look at them? Come on. Oh my gosh, gorgeous. Okay, so you can see that Charlie's in her blue striped V-neck top. She's got her red denim shorts, and then she's got an indigo blue icon denim jacket with washbell technology and a straw sun hat. And then, of course, baby Bowie in his red, white, and blue baby plaid shorty. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me right now? Charlie, this is amazing. Okay, so this is all from the Gap factory, which is located in the Red Village of the Outlets at Silverthorne. And Gap has their VIP savings card offer. So if you get that savings card, you can get 10% off your purchase of $75 or more. And you can treat yourself to free ice cream from Rocky Mountain Chocolate Factory when you spend $50 or more at any Outlets at Silverthorne store. And that's going on while supplies last through July 5th. So you can visit outletsatsilverthorne.com for more details. But I can't. Charlie, oh my gosh, he is just So adorable. The two of you are stunning. I cannot get enough. Can we just watch this for the rest of the show? Charlie, this is amazing. Like he picked up your modeling skills. This is just like a DNA thing that I think you passed on to him.
Is it? Oh, thanks, Ashley. You make me so embarrassed. No, he definitely, every time I get out the camera or the phone, he just stands and stares. So I'm not sure if that's a good thing or not, and he won't sit down. He has to stand on his feet. So we got him this bouncer and he just bounces all the time. So when he's even standing on your legs, he just wants to bounce. So
Gosh.
yeah, that shorty is adorable.
Oh, it's so cute. It's so perfect for this weekend. I mean, I seriously, like, I just want to hang out with him like all day long. I was asking you when you got into the studio. So he went back to sleep this morning. So he's snoozing it right now.
Yeah, so I usually, before I come to the Vail Daily Live, I give him his last feed and then usually he goes down back to nap, so my husband can kind of sleep in because he works late with all these music events going on in town, which is amazing. So yeah, so I put him back in his bed and he's asleep, hopefully still asleep, so my husband can have a lie-in. So
oh my gosh, yeah. I just can't with you guys. This is so gorgeous. Now I see you've got your beautiful striped V-neck top on and gorgeous weather out there today. Hey.
Oh my goodness, yes, it's beautiful. If you'd like a weather report, I can give that to you.
Yes, please do. Please tell us what's it looking
amazing.
like.
So this weather report is brought to you by the outlets at Silverthorne, Elevated Savings. Such a beautiful morning, gorgeous sunshine to start the day. Some clouds will roll in this afternoon, but not too much chance of rain, so that would be great. So currently in Vail, it's about 55, Avon 55, Edwards 54, Eagle 55. We've got some highs of the upper 70s and some overnight lows of the upper 40s. So not too much chance of rain today, which is fantastic. Mostly sunshine, definitely great hiking weather. I would pack the rain jacket just in case, but it's definitely cooler this morning, but it will warm up throughout the day. So sunscreen, hydrate, especially with all these activities happening outside. You want to keep up on that sunscreen and that water. So an outlook for the rest of the week, mostly sunshine, beautiful sunny weather for tomorrow, not much chance of rain, warmer temperatures throughout the week. So it's looking great overall.
It really is. Yeah, just a spectacular day to get outside and such good tips on making sure that you're putting the sunscreen on and also staying hydrated. I don't know about you, but especially being fair, if I don't put on my SPF 1000, I get burned so easily.
Oh yeah, I think I need to invest in some zinc because I apply 50 and I'll reapply throughout the day, but it's like I'm a bit albino. I just, the sun really loves to get on my skin and burn me.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So yeah, and it's the blonde problem. It's the blonde white skin and maybe the German and the Irish. I'm not sure.
Right. Yeah. All the pale things came together to make this skin. So really got to make sure that I load up on that sunscreen. But I'm glad that I'm not alone in that. But Charlie, just looking gorgeous out there. Beautiful weather. Thank you so much for that weather report. We'll come back to you here in a little bit. Now, coming up, if you have not been to the Eagle County Fair and Rodeo, it's about to make its return later on this month. And I already have my tickets. Already planning to be there for Tough Enough to Wear Pink night on that Friday night of the rodeo. But somebody that is really tough, usually Ken Hovey, this guy, right? Like he's a tough guy. And until he starts getting around animals and children, and that turns into a total softie. But he had a chance to catch up with the rodeo royalty, which is a really big deal around here. So let's take a look at that interview.
Yeehaw! Hello everyone, Ken Hovey down here at the Eagle County Fairgrounds, and surprising to me, Natalie and Aubrey are with me. They're actually nervous about this. Morning. Good to see you. And I say nervous because this is the queen and the princess. These are real rodeo girls, and I'm just kind of shocked that a camera would make you nervous. I mean, you girls do it all. Congratulations, first of all.
Thank you.
On being the princess and the queen. What does it take to become, let's start with, we'll go to princess first. What does it take to become the princess for the Eagle County Fair and Rodeo?
So we have tryouts that we go through, and that requires like a speech and then horsemanship, and yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, you say horsemanship.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't just going and riding a horse. There are different calibers of it. What types of things do you do when you're out there riding to show that you're qualified to have the title of princess?
So we ride our horses with respect, and when we go, we'll run our flags which are our sponsors around the arena. And yeah, so we do that as royalty.
That's my favorite, by the way.
Okay.
I love watching you guys just like come tearing through, flags are flying. You know, they're usually playing God Bless America and crowds going crazy. It's so fun to watch you. And I know our community is so proud to have you as representatives. Now, you two are sisters, is that right?
Yes, sir.
And you are the queen. Is there any rivalry over this, or just a lot of encouragement?
Just, I mean, it's been pretty fun. I mean, usually it's kind of rare to see like sisters doing this, but it's been a really fun 2 years, and just excited to be able to do this again this year.
This is a legacy, because I've known a couple of sisters over the years that have had this title, and what I love about it is how the younger cowgirls and cowboys, they look up to you. Like I'll see you even, you know, signing autographs and whatnot. What does that mean to you?
It is. I mean, it's super fun. When I was younger, that was something I've always wanted to do. I was like 4 years old at my first rodeo. I was like, I want to do that one day, and now I get to do that and be that for somebody else, which is just super fun.
That's a great way to understand, like, you are an ambassador, not just to the rodeo, but to Eagle County, and you guys look fantastic. You get to wear these great outfits. I love your buckles, by the way. You actually have the princess and queen buckles on, and you have to earn those. You can't just go out and buy a buckle like that. Like It's like winning a rodeo. Now the rodeos, we're coming back down here on Friday nights every week, and then of course we have the Eagle County Fair and Rodeo that's going to be coming up. A little bit more pressure on you during these times?
Yeah, I mean, it gets a little busier. I guess the Friday rodeos, we're going to go to that tonight, and then I think we're going to start running flags at those too, just to get our horses ready for the big rodeo, you know, and then...
I was going to say, these are not your horses, all right? These are ones that have been down here. You know, we've had the fire. These are just being held down here to make sure while things clear, but tell us about your horses.
We've got a few horses, but the horses we use for rodeo, we've got I've got my rodeo horse. Her name's Nellie. She's been doing this forever.
What's her specialty, would you say? If she's great at one thing.
She was a barrel horse.
Ooh.
She's kind of older now, so we don't really do that on her, but really we just use her for this kind of stuff. But yeah.
Now, do both of you girls barrel race as well?
No, not really. I mean, every once in a while we'll
get out there,
do a little bit.
Because that makes me nervous, barrel racing.
Yeah, it's a lot to take.
It's fast. Now, what do you think about the rodeo itself? I mean, there's so much excitement around it. What are your favorite events to watch?
I mean, my favorite is definitely the timed events. I love the roping and the team roping and the tie down, and that's my favorite. The rough stock's pretty cool to watch too. I mean, I just love everything about the sport.
Yeah, it's fun. I love watching the grandstands fill up and kids having a good time, and just everything, you know, the cotton candy and people up there just enjoying Eagle County at its finest. You know, as we move forward through the summer, what other things do you like to do? Like, what is some of your other favorite things to do?
So we show animals at fair, and we'll show the horses as well. And so we do lamb, and then I do chicken and horses.
What goes into showing chickens? I need to understand this.
You know, that's it's something else. I definitely do it just like for like the college that I'm planning to go to and fundraise and stuff.
Well, as I say, 4-H is big in this too. You get a lot of the 4-H kids that come down.
Yeah.
Well, as you had mentioned, and in closing, I'd love to have a comment from both of you. You mentioned the little ones, you know, how they look up to you and how you used to look up to them. What advice do you have for an aspiring cowgirl or cowboy?
I think if I could give anyone any advice, it's just that, you know, like if there's something you want to do, go for it. Don't wait for tomorrow. Just like do what you want to do, because it'll happen if you set your mind to it.
That is great advice, even beyond rodeo. And how about for you?
Mine would pretty much be the same thing. Definitely just get out and do what you want to do, and
enjoy each day.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you girls are living the dream. We're so proud of you as community members, and I promise you, when I see you come lapping around out there on the arena, you're going to hear it from me. Woo! Can I get a yeehaw?
Yeehaw!
Yeah! Awesome. Congratulations, girls. Good luck with everything coming up. For Vail Daily Live, this is Ken Hovey down here in Eagle. We'll see you out there in the arena.
It's back. The 81st Annual Eagle County Fair and Rodeo rides into town July 21st through the 24th. Enjoy the thrill of the Great Northern Affair Carnival rides daily. Great food, live music, 4-H exhibits, and more. Plus all the action of the PRCA Pro Rodeo. Friday and Saturday nights, kick up your heels with country singing sensation Buck Ford. Don't miss the action. Get your tickets online now for the Eagle County Fair and Rodeo.
Okay, welcome back to your Saturday edition of Vail Daily Live. Now, in addition to the Eagle County Fair and Rodeo, before that, the week before, Gypsum Days returns, and they have quite the lineup. So this is taking place on July 16th and 17th, and there's so much involved. This is really, really cool. So not only do they have 2 nights of live music, and they have some of the best artists, country artists that are going to be. So Jimmy Allen is going to be taking the stage on Friday night at 8:30. And then on Saturday, Pat Green is going to be the headliner, and then Low Cash is opening up for him. So, I mean, you just can't get much better than that. Pat Green, 3-time Emmy nominee, and anyway, it's going to be a lot of fun, right? So beyond the live music, they also have their parade. And this is something that's been going on since 1982, just drawing hundreds of attendees. And then, of course, it culminates with the gypsum fire trucks just hosing down the crowd to keep cool on that hot summer day. And so this will be at 10 a.m. on July 17th, the Gypsum Day Parade. And the theme this year is Dream Big. So there's prizes too. So you can get $300 for first place, $200 for second place. Third is $100. Now, of course, there's also the Gypsum Days 5K, which will take place earlier in the day. So from 8 to 9:30, you can do that 5K and then head to the parade. And so it's really easy. Early registration, $10. Day of registration is $20. They have the free kids 1K run or walk. And this is just something that, it's just so affordable. It's so much fun. And they have these events that are taking place, all weekend long. Then they also have the youth talent shows. This is going to be on Friday from 5:30 to 7:30 before Jimmy Allen takes the stage. And this is something where they have the categories for 12 and under, and then also for 13 to 18-year-olds. And they, really, it's not, you can't do any group acts, so it's got to be like a solo act, and they recommend it to be like 2 to 3 minutes long. But again, there's prizes for this. For 12 and under, they do best costumes, stage presence, most unusual, most creative, or the voice, and they get $50 each. And then for ages 13 to 18, first place is $150, second place is $100, and third place is $75. So again, that is taking place on July 16th from 5:30 to 7:30. But if you want more information about Gypsum Days, gypsumdaze.com is where you can get all the details. But I mean, really, really affordable. And even the tickets for the live music are so incredibly affordable. Like if you want to do a combo for both nights, $45. So impressive. So if you haven't been to Gypsum Days, that is coming up on July 16th and 17th. But let's bring it back to this weekend, shall we? So first of all, down in Eagle, they're going to be doing the kids bike parade. This starts at 9:15 tomorrow morning. The lineup begins. And then at 10 o'clock is when the parade actually starts. So there is a change in the bike path course. So they are going to be starting at the Eagle Medical Center, and then they go along the bike path and they end at Brush Creek Park. And then for like the little kids, if they can't go that far, then you can kind of meet up right by the boneyard and then head down to Brush Creek Park with the big kids. And then once you get there, they're going to have birds of prey. There's going to have the world's largest Simon Says contest, and they've got some crafts. And then probably the most important thing is they have July 4th ice pops. So that is happening in Eagle for tomorrow. But Eagle is not alone in celebrating the 4th of July, because all of our towns are celebrating. Now, we caught up with Danita over in Avon. So she was telling us about Vail, the salute to the USA that's taking place tonight from 5 to 10:30, and it's totally free. It's happening at Nottingham Park. If you want to head over to Minturn, they did their live music last night, so they kind of did their like kickoff to the weekend. But Minturn also has their market coming up, and such a cool little town. And then, of course, Vail America Days returns over in Vail. That's happening tomorrow. And instead of having the parade, what they have is exhibits that are kind of stationary, and then you move through through and you decide how long you want to spend with each exhibit. And then they also have the Vail Farmers Market that's taking place simultaneously. So it's going to be a big day in Vail. They also have their patriotic concert that's happening at the Ford Amphitheater. And at 12:30, they open that up. So for the lawn seating, it's first come, first serve, and it's free. But if I could recommend anything to you, it would be to get there early to get a spot because you know it's going to be so incredibly popular. And then they have their silent disco, silent disco taking place on the International Bridge tomorrow night in Vail too. So that's going on over in Vail. And then if you're going to be in Beaver Creek, the Park Hyatt lawn opens at 11 a.m. Again, seating first come, first serve. So bring those blankets, those low chairs. They also have some complimentary kids activities with stars, stripes, and slides. And then they have live music that starts at 1:30. It ends at 9 o'clock, and the headliner is Jackie Green. He was the guitarist for the Black Crowes in 2013, and just going to be an amazing time to spend outdoors. The forecast is going to be cooperating all day long, so beautiful weekend to be getting out. And if you want to be part of the July 4th pool party, this is for Eagle Vale. They're going to be doing their pool party on Sunday at noon. They have some games, some ice cream. Kids 12 and under are welcome, and it's free for pass holders. So also just a heads up, their July swim school on Saturdays is already full, but they do have some openings available on Monday through Thursday lessons. So, all right. That is kind of a rundown of what's happening with our events coming up here in the Valley. So excited to have all of them back. And if you want to kind of get out and have a little serenity before you take to getting to any of these events that are going to have a lot more people, maybe you want to do a little hiking. Well, I think it's personally, it's one of my favorite things to do in the summertime. And Charlie, I hear that it's also one of your favorites. Now, what would you recommend as far as trails to get out on this weekend?
Well, it depends what you like. I haven't actually got out this summer so far because of my injury, but it is a goal that I'll get there, in the next few weeks, hopefully. But did you know that Beaver Creek offers signature group and private hikes designed to showcase the mountain and its surroundings? I didn't know that. So that's exciting. But one of my favorites, I love to hike not just for the beauty of the hike, but the flowers around you. But I like to hike to somewhere that has sort of an end game or an end goal of, a beautiful lake, for instance. So Beaver Creek has Beaver Lake Trail. And so not only do you hike up amongst all the beautiful flowers, the wildflowers, you actually go over a bridge and there's raspberry bushes, which for me, when there's like fruit on the side of the trail, that's just mind-blowing that we could actually live off the ground and the earth, so I like that. And then at the end of it, there's a beautiful sapphire lake. I mean, so that hike is worthwhile, when you get there and you see this gorgeous lake at the end of it. I really love it. So, it's a pretty easy hike. It's about a 4-hour round trip, about 6.6 miles, about 1,700 feet elevation gain. There you go. It's just beautiful. And that's what I love to hike to, a beautiful end goal. So,
oh yeah, it certainly keeps you motivated, right? You're like, okay, I'm going to get there. I'm going to get there. It's going to happen.
Yeah, it definitely helps me. You hike through the aspen groves, past under Chair 11, and the wild raspberry bushes. For me, that does it as well. So that's gorgeous. But to access this trail, you can park in the Beaver Creek structure, and then you follow the signs for the 5 Senses Trail, which will take you right to the beginning of the Beaver Lake Trail. So if you're like me and you enjoy a gorgeous hike up the mountain through the aspen groves with wild raspberry bushes, and then at the end of it, you get to a gorgeous sapphire lake. I mean, I would do that.
Oh, 100%. That's such a great recommendation. And it's so easy that you can access it right there. I mean, like just behind you, if you take that little path up, it gets you right over to the 5 Senses Trail, which the 5 Senses Trail, it goes past the Beaver Creek Chapel and you're kind of like off on the side of the road, like a little single track first. And then you do pop out on the road for a minute. So don't be surprised that there is some paved roadway that you encounter before you get to that trailhead. But beautiful, beautiful hike. And, I would say bring a lot of water on that one because 1,700 feet of elevation gain. I love that you're like, it's easy. Yeah.
Well, they recommend and they do say it's kind of an easy nature to the hike. But I suppose it depends. How do you decide that? How do you actually say what it is? Because maybe it's easy for some people, maybe it's slightly harder for others. But it's a longer hike. But I recommend it and I enjoy it. So.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful recommendation. And yes, chat. Yeah, we'd love to know what your favorite trails are. I mean, Beaver Lake, I feel like it's one of those things that you really want to put on your list while you're here because it is just so stunning. But tell us what your favorite trail is out there while you're enjoying this next little commercial break. Charlie, we'll come back to you here in a little bit. Thank you so much for that great information, and we'll be right back.
Is Cooper outside?
I don't know. Cooper? Here, boy.
If your life isn't always practical, your carpet should be. You can relax with Lee's with our pet-friendly, stylish, and durable Lee's carpets. Backed by the industry's only 25-year no-exclusion stain warranty.
Don't worry. Carpet One's got this covered.
Oh.
Find your new Lee's carpet in stock now. We can install right away. Just checking out some sweet lenses from Eyepieces of Vail. They really make vision just a lot of fun. It's an art to them, and they have been in business for 30 years now, and they have 7 locations that are across Colorado, most of them right here in Vail Valley, and then they also have one over in Snowmass. But they really, when it comes to getting outside and protecting your eyes and also looking good at the same time, they are the experts. And we haven't talked a lot about getting out and biking this weekend, but if you want to get out on a road adventure, these particular lenses are from Oakley, and they're the EV0 blade. So they're super lightweight, and they have this sport shield, of course, that comes down a little bit further. So it helps to protect your eyes from bugs, from debris. If you're coming down Vail Pass and you kind of get some of that dirt kicked up. And then they have the Prism Road lens. So it's specific for road biking, which I think is so incredibly cool that they have now made lenses for specific activities and for the colors you might encounter. And they have this lens that is really ideal for bright conditions out on the road. So that's certainly what we're going to be encountering for today and for tomorrow. And it's great not only for biking, but also, for running and even just for driving through the Vail Valley. Of course, we have that sun glare that can be super harsh first thing in the morning, or as you're, heading toward the west and the sun's setting, and it can get pretty intense, that sun glare. So these might be a great option for you, and they really are. They're super lightweight. So especially for some of those people, like Bratha was saying, we had somebody swimming out there at Nottingham first thing this morning, probably training for the Beaver Creek Xterra that's coming up. So this would be a really good option for all you Xterra athletes out there. But again, Eyepieces of Vail, they have so many different locations. They've been in business for 30 years here in the Valley, and they really make vision and art. And they can also do prescription lenses right there on site. So if you need to get your prescription updated while you're in town, you can make that happen. And they just are a wealth of knowledge. So stop in if you need some help picking out some shades. And somebody that we were talking about his modeling skills, his sunglass modeling skills earlier, Brazzo. Do you have those shades on there, buddy?
You
took them off.
Yeah, we moved from Avon to Vail. Now we are in Vail.
Whoa!
I took him off.
Busy. Look at you on the move.
Changing the looks, right? So right now we are in the middle of Vail Village, but Avon Possibilities Art is bringing this next segment of weather. And as you know, I have inside information. So the lows are 50s. We feel great at 50 right now. It's just sunny, no wind in Vail. Not a lot of clouds. It's beautiful right now. And We supposed to get cloudy skies starting about around 2 in the afternoon, and the highs are going to be on 79, and 79 and a half is what I predict. So the weather is going to be great today to celebrate USA, to kick off the 4th of July weekend. And we're going to be talking in a little bit with some very interesting artists and carrots. So we're going to learn about her collection, the trunk collection and the jewelry. And I already take a look, and it's amazing. So
It's
stay
pretty,
tuned.
right?
Yeah.
Like I mean, hint, Bratza, maybe your wife would like a few of those pieces.
I hope
Just
not.
saying. Yeah. I mean, maybe as a good co-host, you could just bring 1 or 2 back for me, just
Hey, deal.
because we're great coworkers, right? We're a lot
I'm
of fun
going to
to work
propose
with.
that right after
Yeah.
this. I'm going to propose that. I think it's a must.
Yeah, totally. And
Yeah.
hey, Bratzo, like I get a lot of feedback from my friends and family that watch this show, and they're always like, Bratzo, I just want to hang out with him. Like he just seems like he'd be like so much fun. And did you know, but this turns out that we have a part-time job opening. So if people wanted to like actually hang out with us, this is possible.
Yeah.
I say we're a good crew to hang out with.
Absolutely. We're party people. We're fun. We can go
Yeah.
bike rides. We can do all kinds of fun stuff for sure.
Yeah.
I'm going to
Bratzo
be
can teach you how to
downhilling after
box.
today. So it should be an amazing day for downhilling. It's been water, the rain gets the trails nice and tacky. So I'm expecting to go pretty fast and have a good time. Hopefully tomorrow. I don't show up all scratched out, but
Yeah.
I try
Yeah.
to
We
keep
got to
it.
keep that moneymaker intact, buddy.
Yeah.
Can't be scratching that face up. Well, listen, I'm going to let you get to Carrot so you can get set with Carolyn and Tyler, but I did want to let you guys know. So really, like if you want to come and hang out with Bratzo and me and with Rachel and Charlie, we have a job opening right now. So just part-time, but we need a show producer and also some social media help. So a social media management position, but basically what we need help with is some scheduling and coordinating some interviews, some shooting, some editing, also helping us to come up with some fun ideas for the show. And then also with social media, we need you to help us just kind of oversee everything for Vail Daily Live. So you really kind of have some control of that, and it's a good time. So if you want to come and work with us, email your resume to that link that's right there on the screen, vaildailylive.info@gmail.com, and just send us your availability, send us your resume, let us know a little bit more about you. But shoot, man, come on in and join the party. It's a lot of fun, and we'd love to meet you if you are passionate and interested in producing and social media and being part of a good time. So again, vaildailylive.info@gmail.com. Okay, well, somebody else that's a really good time is my girl Laura Jadish, who I have not seen in so long, and she's with Charlie and Beaver Creek. Laura, it's so good to see you. Hi, good morning.
Hey, Ashley.
Oh man, I have missed you. I have missed you in all of the fun adventures. Charlie, I didn't tell you this, but I think probably one of the last times I spent with Laura, I was heading out on a Jeep tour with my family. So much fun. Like this girl, I know she's got the inside scoop.
Wow, yeah, that's something I want to do actually, that 4x4 mountain tour. That sounds amazing. So we're here with Laura Jardish. She's from the Beaver Creek Summer Activity Center. And Laura, please tell us about all the activities that you have to offer, especially this weekend. I mean, we've got the lawn setup, we've got bungee trampoline, you've got 4x4 mountain tours, mountain biking, climbing wall. I mean, tell us a bit about it.
Absolutely. So I'll start with the Jeep tour. So that's Ashley's favorite. We offer daily mountain tours of Beaver Creek, and it's really easy to do. You just stop by our adventure center, which is in the village. We have 4 tours going out a day starting at 9 o'clock. And we've got some excellent guides. They are local experts. They're fun Jeep drivers. And, just it's an hour and a half tour. There's no interstate. And it's just a really great time up on the mountain. Go all the way to the summit. So if you ski here, it's just fun to see, where you are in the summer.
That's amazing. Yeah. I'm so excited about that. So where do you guys go? You go all the way up the mountain to the summit.
Yep.
And is there any off-roading?
Well, it's on our mountain road, mostly on Cinch, and then once you get to Spruce Saddle, which is mid-mountain, we'll go all the way to the top, which is very I guess the road less traveled, just because the elevation and it's just not very popular up there. So it's, very remote, and the views are great. So yeah.
Amazing. And then tell us, do you do that in a version of a wine tour?
We do. So we also offer wine excursions, 4x4 and hiking versions, and we do a fun mountain tour, and then we end the tour at Vino's, which is on the mountain, and it's we have select days in the afternoons, and if you've been to Vino's, you know what a lovely setting that is. And then so we spend about an hour and a half at Vino's on their deck and do some wine tastings and wine pairings. Yes.
See, that sounds like my kind of tour. I'll be signing up for that one soon, I think. For sure. So how do we sign up for those particular tours?
Absolutely. So our Summer Adventure Center, which is in the village, we can do the bookings in resort. You can call us. Our phone number is Ski Info. So really easy to remember, 970 Ski Info. And then online you can book a lot of our products as well.
Okay, and so back to the 4x4 tours that's without the wine. What ages can do this? Can participate?
Right, it's more on height. So we're at about 38 inches just to fit comfortably in the Jeep, and up to, any age really.
Oh, I think it sounds so fun, and I would love to do it. So with a family or just as a couple, it sounds like a great day. So tell us, you have a bungee trampoline. That looks amazing. Have you tried that before?
Yes. You have? Yes.
Do you recommend it?
I do. So we have a couple lawn activities right behind us. We've got the bungee trampoline. That's also based on weight. So as long as you're over about 30 pounds, the kiddos will have fun.
Okay.
It's more for kids and maybe teenagers. If you're a lightweight adult, you might have some fun as well. We also offer a climbing wall, which, we've got 4 different routes on our climbing wall. You need to be about 45 pounds to enjoy the climbing wall. And then we have some gem panning where the kids can, mine for some gemstones and find some treasures.
That's so
very fun. And then we also have a mini golf course. So, that's a really fun activity for families to do together.
Okay, I mean, you've definitely got all different things on offer, which is fabulous, something for everyone, for the whole family. So tell us, do you require reservations, or do you advise reservations?
We do not need reservations for any of the lawn activities. Right now you can purchase your tickets when you get to the resort at our Summer Adventure Center, or we also have a kiosk next to the chairlift right behind us. So it's really easy and convenient. We offer single coupons, or you can do like a 3-pack or 5-pack. So, depending on how many people are in your group.
Yeah, sounds great. And are you open daily?
We are open daily for the rest of the summer, yes. We do have some special hours for the holiday. So today, Saturday, July 3rd, we are open from 10 to 5:30, just to kind of align with our friends down in Avon with the Salute to the USA. That party starts going about 5-ish. So hopefully everyone will enjoy Beaver Creek for the day and then go down to Avon for the evening. And then tomorrow for the 4th of July, we'll be open from 10 to 7. We just have a ton of things going on in resort in Beaver Creek on July 4th. So, we'll have extended hours, and then we'll go back to 10 to 4:30 on Monday the 5th.
Wonderful. Yeah. Well, thanks, Laura. Do you have a most popular activity that you have going on this summer?
Wow.
Or is it all just popular?
I think it's all popular. It depends on, I guess, your age. Even our scenic rides are a big hit. At Beaver Creek, you can choose to ride the open chairlift or the gondola. The Centennial Express lift is really a unique chairlift because every 5 chairs there's a gondola car, so you can enjoy that outdoor experience on the chairlift. And I know for some of you that ski every day, it might not be, that unique, but for those of you who've never been on a chairlift, it's a really fun experience.
Hey, I think even if you're a skier and you just ride the chairlift and in the winter and you just see snow, I think it's definitely a complete different outlook, with the summer and the wildflowers and how green it is right now.
Absolutely.
Just beautiful. Yeah. Well, so you've got so much going on here at the lawn, and then the silent disco, I actually didn't know, which is 5 till 8 p.m. tonight, but it's actually every Saturday until August 28th, which sounds so fun. If you've not done the silent disco before, it's awesome. I mean, if you actually take off your earphones and you look out, it's kind of interesting, but so I personally enjoy those. And then tomorrow you've got a full day of live music happening here at the stage, which is just the other side of the lawn from us. And so Helmut Fricker, he's going to be playing the accordion, he's yodeling, he's singing. Catch him Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays 1 till 3. So there's just so much to offer here in Beaver Creek. So come on down. Yeah. Thanks, Laura, so much for all that info.
You're welcome.
Ashley,
Yeah,
do you have
Charlie,
any questions?
honestly, my only question is, Laura, is JB still driving those
He
4x4 tours?
Yeah.
He is?
JB and Gary are back driving Jeeps. They're super experienced, super fun drivers, and you know, we've got 2 Jeeps available today and tomorrow, and would love to take some new folks on a tour.
Awesome.
I'll definitely be signing up for those.
Yeah, such good information. Actually, Charlie, you know, I know we're talking 4th of July, but the fall Jeep tours are just Laura and I went up together and we got to pick some of the raspberries. She showed me like the good spots, got some of those raspberries, and then I mean the views and like watching the leaves fall. It's so cool. But Laura, I'm so jealous. I just want to be out there with you too. Can you just stay there for like another hour and I'll just meet you?
Okay,
happily.
Okay. Perfect.
I'll be here all day. Come on over.
Perfect. All right. You guys do some putt in for me and I'll meet you there like right after the show is over. But Laura, so good to see you. Missed you so much.
Yeah, thanks, Laura.
Yeah. Oh man, what a great time. But Beaver Creek has so much going on. It's amazing what they do on a daily basis. And really, like, if you haven't done one of those Jeep tours, so much fun and just spectacular. Those views are just unparalleled. So make sure to put that on your list of things to do while you're in town. Now, if you are just kind of working up an appetite, looking at all these activities, lucky for you, we happen to have a grill master on the team here at Vail Daily Live. And Sean, I mean, you never know what he might be cooking up. So let's see what he's been up to this week.
Hello everyone, this is Sean Naylor with the Vail Daily, and today on the grill, we're going to be grilling some burgers. This meat right here, it's been marinating in soy sauce and garlic all day long. So what I'm doing right here is I'm slapping the patty, making it up. You don't want any big visible creases up and around top. What you want is a nice, smooth surface on, and then throw her on the grill. Got some onions and olive oil and salt. Now I'm just going to throw here in this here skillet. Drop that on. Top that off. Put the lid back on. And drink Dr. Pepper. This segment is also unofficially brought to you by Dr. Pepper. You're welcome. Please sponsor me. All right, it's time to take a look. Woo! So this is perfect. We got a little bit of char on the bottom, and then the top is still juicy and brown. This is Sean Naylor, assistant editor at the Vail Daily, and thank you for watching On the Grill.
Plastic surgery isn't just about looking good, it's about feeling good. At Mangett Plastic Surgery Institute and Skincare, from the moment you walk in the door, we want you to feel confident and empowered, while our team of specialists help you find the best version of yourself. With 2 of the nation's leading plastic surgeons right here in the mountains, we have one goal: personalized care with exceptional results. Mangett Plastic Surgery Institute and Skincare. Your beauty should be effortless.
It's your Saturday edition of Vail Daily Live, and we have such beautiful weather on tap for today and for tomorrow. So if you are here in the Valley to enjoy the 4th of July festivities, you picked a great time to do it. And a big thank you to Carrots and Vail. They have been creating these beautiful heirlooms since 1970, and we are so lucky this weekend until the 6th, we have Carolyn Tyler in town for her trunk show, and you can stop in to see her fine collection of rare, luscious, juicy gems from across the world set in 22 karat gold, and maybe just rivaling the beauty of Carolyn's jewelry is the forecast for today. We're going to be seeing that beautiful sunshine really for the first part of the day, and then maybe a little bit of cloud cover moving in later on this afternoon. And especially if you're going to be in Vail where Carolyn is, you'll see those temperatures getting into the low 70s for those highs. So maybe starting to see those upper 70s and upper 80s a little bit later on, especially if you're going to be down valley, more like Eagle and Gypsum. But beautiful sunshine first thing, then partly cloudy skies kind of move in, and then later on tonight we'll see those lows dropping into the 40s if you're in Vail, probably the 50s if you're in Eagle, and that sunset isn't happening until 8:30 tonight. So great time to get outside, pack in all of those activities, and especially if you want to kind of cool off in the middle of the day, stopping into Carrots for Carolyn Tyler's trunk show would be an excellent way to just, take a little break from the sun and also see an incredible trunk show. And so Bratzo is actually, he's there right now with Carolyn and with Dan. And we're going to take a look at this trunk show that she's curated. So what's amazing about Carolyn, so she's been doing this for so long, right? And she's excellent at creating these pieces that are just something that you're going to want to pass down for generations to come. But she recently brought all of her inventory to Carrots. This is so special that we have this much to choose from. And Bratzo, I know that you're there right now with Carolyn, with Dan, inside Carrots. Beautiful, beautiful location. It just feels like you're in this little bit of like an oasis. It's a really unique shop. Yeah.
Absolutely. It's just gorgeous. The quality, the beauty. I'm learning a lot. I'm new in this jewelry designing world, but I'm learning tons. Dan Tallene has been here for 51 years designing jewelry and knowing and being very knowledgeable. And Caroline Tyler is making this one piece uniqueness, beautiful, gorgeous, handmade, granulation, amazing. Museum quality, the highest quality of gold that you can find. And we are right here in Vail, in Meadow Drive, right next to Latour, across the street from Solaris. So this is an amazing opportunity to come over, learn from the artist, get to meet her, this gorgeous lady with so colorful and amazing. She's going to getting a place in Bali.
I lived there a long time, yeah.
So super cool, super interested, but let me shut up and let's talk about you and your workplace.
All right, what do you want to know?
I want to know, what do you do here? What is all these pieces? What is this jewelry, the gems that you use, all this stuff? Tell me a little bit about your work.
Okay, well, I have been doing one-of-a-kind pieces. There's no casting to my work at all. Everything's handmade in Bali, Indonesia, by my craftsmen who work out of their homes, and they have their wives and their kids around, and it's cottage industry. And they take a lot of pride in the work that they do. So I shop the gem shows to find unique stones. And when the stones speak to me, then I instantly get a design in my head, and then I know I have to buy that. So I bring the stones back to Bali, and I sit there with them, and designs emerge. I draw them, and then I put them in little packages like TV dinners and give them to my goldsmiths. And then anywhere from 1 to 3 weeks later, I get a beautiful piece of art like this necklace here. This one, the first one, I designed for Kurt Russell to give to Goldie Hawn. for the millennium, for New Year's 1999. And he told me that she loved Indian jewelry. So I looked up some Indian designs, and he said he wanted a special necklace for her. So I did the first one as a bib necklace like this that detached at the sides, and she could wear the front piece on her hand, and then the other two pieces as another bracelet. And about 5 years later, a girlfriend of mine in Georgia called me up and said, "You have to look on Entertainment Tonight. Goldie Hawn is winning an achievement award, and she's holding the award with the thing on her hand with that attached to the ring." And it was just like, wish I had a camera to take a picture of that moment. It was,
that is fantastic.
yeah, that was
and this is
happy
museum
moment.
quality. This is museum quality.
Yes.
It's one of a kind. And you work with gold.
I do.
And the
22
highest
carat.
22 carats.
22
And I was learning from Dan, then if you get 24 is the highest quality, but you need to, it's just too soft.
You have to alloy it,
You have
yes,
to alloy it a
with
little
copper and silver and sometimes nickel, make it harder.
Make it harder.
So
to
people
do.
always say to me, "Isn't 22 karat gold too soft? Isn't it malleable?" But I've been wearing this ring for 28 years, and it's thin, but if I take it and try to bend it like that, nothing happens to it. So 22 karat is really strong enough to wear. 18 karat is stronger. You want a wedding ring, it's probably better to have it in 18 karat. But 22 karat gold is very strong, and it's no problem. They are confused because 24 karat gold is malleable, right, Dan?
Right.
You're the goldsmith.
And 14 karat is harder, but cheaper. And it's less expensive.
And it doesn't look as nice.
And it doesn't have that rich gold color that 22 karat has. So, there are a lot of reasons why people alloy gold, and one of them is to make things less expensive. It's not about this. This is making jewelry as good as you can, as nice as you, as beautiful as you can.
That is fantastic. It's so much knowledge here. So please come and visit, learn, take a look, because a camera doesn't make any favors to this amazing jewelry. It's actually museum quality. And you were telling me you actually have an exhibition in...
I do. I have a couple of pieces in the museum at the Gem Institute of America in California. And they have some of my special pieces with a stone called ammolite, which is beautiful. It looks like opal. But I want to stress that it's not just jewelry for royalty or very fancy pieces. I have things that are small and are not so expensive, and simple earrings like the earrings that I'm wearing that can be worn every day, that are affordable. So don't be scared that this is all museum quality. It just means that it's very, very well made, and the techniques are very intricate. Old world craftsmanship in my pieces.
Beautiful. I would love to show a little bit. I'm sorry.
What I should have said about price is forgotten long after the quality and beauty continue to be appreciated.
Yeah.
So, and we do have, Carolyn has a few pieces of silver jewelry too.
Yes.
Okay. I would love, Ashley, I would love to show a little bit of the work, if you don't mind. So we're going to walk around and show you a little bit of these unique and fantastic pieces. So
yes, come and look in the windows. So
yes, so
gallery is
Carolyn,
like
I'm sorry, Ashley, what are you saying?
Oh, I just wanted Carolyn to tell us about how she brought this is a huge one of a kind trunk show, right? Carolyn, you can't find these pieces anywhere else in the world right now.
That's correct. I have over 1,000 pieces here in the store, and it's my entire collection, and it exists nowhere else in the world right now except here in Vail.
And this is a choice. You recently pulled your jewelry out of some very prestigious locations.
Yes.
And so the fact that we have access to this collection right now, this is really special.
Yes, I was in Neiman Marcus and Saks Fifth Avenue for 20 years. I'll just open the window so there's no glare there. I got out of those stores about 2 years ago because I didn't want to be in big department stores anymore, and being on the road and going to those stores all the time was just dragging me down. So I stay with Dan when I'm here. Dan's my friend. I really like this style of doing shows. So I'm happy to pare it down and make it more exclusive And I have a lot of fans in Vail and people that come from out of town and they visit and they buy from me every year and they collect and they love the work. And when they arrived here, they say, oh, I just got so many compliments last year on what I bought the year before. And it's a kind of like a feedback loop of positivity. You know, they put something on that's beautiful and then their friends and other people come and they get more juice. So it's I say jewelry is healing because it creates a lot of endorphins, which lowers your stress hormones. So come on down and buy a little bit of wearable happiness here.
Ashley, you
Oh,
seem stressed, Ashley. I think you should come over here. And
you're so right, Brazzo. And actually, and Carolyn, can you tell us also about the gold that you use? This isn't something that you're just like gobbling up all the gold you can get your hands on. This is really special.
Yeah, come with me and see the pearls over here too. I use 100% recycled gold in my work. I always have. I don't. I'm very mindful of environmental issues, and new gold mining is a big contributor to the degradation of forests and the earth and the coral reefs because the pollution washes down into the ocean. So I've always used recycled gold, and in Asia, people wear their wealth and they turn it in when they need cash. So that gets melted down and refined into 24 karat 1 kilo bars, which I buy, and then I realloy the gold. And so it's just constantly, going around for generations, this gold being recycled. So that's one thing I feel really good about my work. And I don't know many designers who can say that's what they've done.
Yes. And you're going to show us some pearls?
Yes. Oh, here we go. This is the pearl case, and we've got a little white coral in here, but there's also some freshwater Baroque pearls and South Sea pearls. And I know Koji comes every year with his big collection of pearls, so I don't go heavy on them here, but I do bring some because I love working with them.
That's so incredible. And Carolyn, too, I know, I mean, as people are watching this, I'm sure that they're already picking up on just your spirit and your aura, if you will, and your vitality. And I know that wellness is something that's incredibly important to you and that's really becoming a focus in your life. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yes. Well, I just got the happy news that I went to the holistic doctor recently to do another heavy metal test. And I got the happy news that my metabolic age, so that's the age that your body thinks it is, the doctor did it twice because she couldn't believe the difference between my real age, which is almost 65 now, and my metabolic age, which is 23 years old.
I'm not even remotely surprised. That is not even remotely surprising information.
So, I want to share all my health and wellness secrets with everybody. So I'm creating a wellness center in Bali, Indonesia, which is a wonderful place to come anyway. And I'm going to base it on environmental detox, body, mind, and spirit detox, and health and wellness and rejuvenation and renewal. So that will be ready in about 1.5 years, but that's my focus now. So I'm creating a big jewel there that people can come and visit.
And I will be transmitting directly from Bali too, so you guys leave it through me.
Yes, thank you, Brazzo, for volunteering for that assignment. That's very
Absolutely.
nice of you.
Dan, where are we? Just one more time, so people can come in and come and visit.
We're on East Meadow Drive, right across the street from the west end of the main Vail parking structure. Another way to say it is 2 doors east of that really good restaurant, La Tour. And our phone number is 476-4760.
Thanks a lot for having us. Thanks for the knowledge and to share your beautiful energy and your gorgeous work.
Thank you so much.
Very happy to learn.
So nice to have you in. Thank you.
Oh, yes. Thank you guys so much, Carolyn. I'm so glad I at least get to see you virtually. I've missed our interviews. And Dan, thank you so much also for fixing my engagement ring. You did a beautiful job. The prong is back in place. Everything is nice and secure. Thank you so much for that. And Carrots, it's just, I'm a huge fan. And my goodness, Carolyn, what a beautiful, beautiful collection to share with us. And she is there until July 6th. So make sure to stop in, meet her in person. It's so worthwhile. She She just, my gosh, she just radiates this beauty and this energy. And it's just such a positive thing to be around. And my God, it's just my favorite jewelry store. So stop on in there. All right, Brazzo, thank you so much. And I hopefully I'll get to see you guys in person. That was great to catch up with them. So that's going to wrap things up for our Saturday edition of Good Morning Vail. Oh my goodness. What? A Vail Daily Live. Did I? Yep. But hey, good morning, Vail. It's great to see you guys. And thank you so much for chatting us up this morning. And you can do that on Facebook and also on YouTube. And Claire, yes, VDL is the greatest team out here. So come on in and join us. I don't know if you heard that announcement earlier. We are hiring for a part-time producer and social media manager. So if you're interested in that, make sure to submit your resume at vaildailyliveinfo@gmail.com. And we'd love to meet you, especially if you're passionate about creating fun segments and also, documenting things on social media. And also if you're fun to work with, right? We definitely want some people that are fun to work with on this crew. Tomorrow, we're going to continue that fun with the 4th of July. Meredith and Brazzo will be live from Vail Village. We'll also have one of the Eagle County Veterans exhibits. It's going to be part of America Days. We'll have Sally Austin in the Austin pop-up store. Carolyn Tyler will be back with her Carrots Trunk Show. And of course, if you are sending us your videos, your photos, we're going to be taking a look at those and hopefully continuing the conversation on that chat. So I think we want to say goodbye to Charlie really fast. She's out there. She's look at that forecast. She's looking so beautiful. Charlie, I can see the people behind you with the dogs. Looks like things are coming to life out there.
Oh yes, all of a sudden the town has woken up and it's just still gorgeous. It's warming up. I was actually sweating. I was so hot. So come on out. There is some clouds coming in, but it's still beautiful and blue skies. So There's just so much going to happen today, and everyone's finally coming out to the lawn. So I'm excited for everything that's going on. I think there's so much to offer here in Beaver Creek. It's amazing.
It really is. Yeah. And I mean, Laura is such a wealth of knowledge about all the different activities that are taking place. So, beautiful. So great to see you out there. And we're going to close things out, Charlie, because it's about that time. So we're going to let you go, get on with your day, go hang out with beautiful baby Bowie. And for all of you that are out there, again, make sure to follow us on Facebook, to subscribe on YouTube, chat with us, tell us what's going on in your day. And we'd love to see you back here live at 7 a.m. tomorrow. That's where we're going to be. So have a great 3rd of July, and we're going to see you back here bright and early tomorrow morning.